Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Not Now, Mom, I'm Gaming. My name is Kay, and you're listening to a channel that doesn't just do playthroughs, but reviews, and this is a podcast review of the JRPG game Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Keep in mind this is an episodic review where I take you through the game and voice my opinions on certain moments. I upload segments of the game to talk through them, and once complete, I'll combine them for easier watching. If you like this content, feel free to peruse our Patreon, found in the link in the description. There will be spoilers going forward. Enjoy! How ballsy does it have to be to try to open a locked chest that's right next to a burly man wearing a helmet with horns on it? Not me over here yucking his yum. Have at it.
Oh.
Did he just call me a ruffian? Okay, so nobody likes my uncle apparently, and I'm starting to understand why, but I don't think a child giving a lecture to a grown man is going to work out too well. Especially when kids are just as likely to do what he did. Guys, can I really be upset about my uncle stealing this kid's sweet, considering all the items and gold I've stolen from people's houses up to this point? Candy just seems so insignificant. I'm about to steal a pie from this house. Isn't it their problem that they're allowing Pike to live rent-free for half a year and only complaining about it? Shouldn't they have done something, I don't know, half a year ago? Hold up. He's just a friend, but she's in high demand. That doesn't quite add up the way she's thinking. The shopkeeper only sells herbs. I mean, it's just in case someone falls down the well and has to heal themselves. I do kind of feel bad. Peg looks so dejected right now, and maybe that's how he's gotten away with not paying the rent for so long, by people feeling sorry for him. I can't say I wouldn't fall for a dejected act, at least for a little while, but half a year's overkill.
Oh.
Every time I see Estard, I think of custard, and then I want a donut.
Huh. Huh.
Ah, there you are. I reckon it must be my fault you've been called here again. Sorry about that. Now, you remember the plan, don't you? Yeah, very funny. Shall we get on with this? The grown-ups keep saying that this is the only island in the world. But that's total nonsense, and we're going to prove it. I know we've been spending all our time fixing up that old wreck in the cave near Pilchard Bay, but we have to face facts. There's no way the two of us will ever get that boat seaworthy. If we want to set sail for new lands, we need to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, I think it's interesting up to this point. We don't know anything about what we were doing at the start of the game when we moved the boulder from the hole. There is in fact a ship down there we've been working on getting sea ready.
As luck would have it, though, I've been searching through the castle storerooms and came across this book. It looks properly ancient, so it must be the real deal. I found something else when I was down there and all. Check this out. So, what do you think? Looks like a piece of rubble, doesn't it? Well, that's what I thought at first as well. But check out the pattern on it. I've never seen anything like that before. Not that it's important right now, of course. I just thought I'd better show you before I forgot, that's all. Now, the book says there's a place called the Shrine of Awakening in the mountains to the east of here. And it seems there's a way of getting its doors to open, too. Of course, the eastern mountains are off-limits to islanders, which makes them the perfect place to hide something special, don't you think? Anyway, the point is, we can forget about the boat for now. I'm going to head east for a little recce, see if I can find this shrine. You're here because my old man summoned you, right? Well, just try to keep him talking for as long as you can. Hopefully the guards won't twig that I've scarpered.
Gonna level with you, Kiefer. I didn't understand that last sentence.
Come and join me once you're done here, all right? I'll be waiting.
Kiefer? Kiefer! Where the devil is that boy?
I can't take the king seriously with a name like Donald. Not when that's our president. Not when there's a duck. Also, I always thought Kiefer was said differently, like Kiefer.
That does it. He's gone too far this time. This is outrageous. Outrageous, I say.
Your Majesty, if you will forgive me, I am sure that Prince Kiefer has his reasons for absconding so suddenly. Please, I beg of you, you must try to remain calm.
Honestly, why do you insist on sticking up for that wretched boy?
I can't believe the king just stated that his son is a wretched boy and he's chastising his royal advisor, if that's even what the man is, for standing up for him. The relationship isn't a very fond one. I wonder how that works out considering Kiefer's in line to be king next. How does one even punish royalty?
Anyway, to the matter at hand. I have been expecting you, young man. Follow me. We have much to discuss. Sit yourself down, if you would.
I feel like it's serious when a king wants to speak with you and allows you to sit on their throne. It gives you a higher sense of power, even though that's not true. It's a false sense of security, basically, to let your guard down, no doubt.
Now, you're going to look me in the eye, and I'm going to ask you something very important. Is that clear?
I think I'd be more intimidated by the advisor asking me questions than the king. Look at how that man is glowering down at me from the sidelines.
Tell me the truth. Is there something you're hiding from me? Let me be clear. You cannot worm your way out of this one. Of late, Kiefer has been behaving like a prince possessed. He has been entirely incapable of sitting still for a moment. Do you know what the wretched boy did today? He stole a precious ring that once belonged to his mother. A keepsake I treasure more than life itself. What in the world can he hope to achieve through such acts of petty larceny? I confess that I myself occasionally strayed from the straight and narrow path in my youth, but by the time I was Prince Kiefer's age, I had more than grown out of such behavior. The exact details of my youthful indiscretions are neither here nor there, of course. The fact of the matter is, my son is likely out there causing more mayhem even as we speak. Which is why I need you to talk some sense into my idiot boy. For better or worse, Prince Kiefer is the future of this kingdom. You must impress upon him the fact that his behavior is utterly unacceptable in one who would be king.
Well, that was a nice chat. He definitely could have been more heavy-handed if he wanted to.
Ah.
As someone who also wants to go out on adventures, the king's placing way too much faith in me.
Oh,
Couldn't it have just been fish scales or a bottle that someone dropped out to sea? Is it so odd that there'd be a glint out at sea? Oh my gosh. They gave the princess a lisp. I will not laugh. It's not funny. This poor girl, no wonder she's away from everyone else in the castle. Is this our first mini medal? I can't remember what they were used for in the original game. And the only other times I remember mini medals are from the Dragon Warrior Monsters 2 on Game Boy Color. I don't know what you could trade for them or whatever. Actually, they weren't mini medals, were they? They were tiny medals, right? So they went from tiny medals to mini medals? You know, this fountain is pretty nice. I just don't know why they decided to place it at the top of the castle where nobody's going to ogle at it.
How? Doesn't that make this place terribly boring? Interesting that the game doesn't have any quests, at least none up to this point, and I don't think the original had any either. It's basically a game that goes from start to finish, but there's still moments where you can help someone find something as minuscule as glasses for a hint of a bigger story. Okay, I can see him being a slob and dropping chicken bones to the floor, but soup on the ceiling? Really? And she has the audacity to say he wasn't raised right because his mom died young? I feel like that can be taken as an insult to the king. Does he ever dish out any punishments? Like, ever? I definitely remember the ruins taking a bit longer to get to the statue, but there was never really a reason for it. So I'm happy they made this place so small. It's not so much the ruins that matter, but the statue and the building that needs opening.
At last! I thought you'd never show up. Anyway, this is where things start to get serious. Welcome to the forbidden place. No turning back now. Here, take a look at this. So, recognize anyone? Yup, that picture of the bloke with the staff looks exactly like this statue. I've got a good feeling about this. We're close, very close. We just have to, present something to this statue and then, something will happen. Ta-da! Behold the Sunstone Ring. It's been in my family for yonks. Let's see what the statue makes of this. Well, are you with me? Shall I present the ring to the statue or what? Great! I knew you'd come round. None of our useless scholars ever really got to the bottom of all this stuff, you know? They never dug deep enough. It was almost like they didn't want to. Forbidden places. Royal tombs. How can you hear words like that and not want to find out more?
Did the scholars know about the battle between good and evil that the Spectacles man had told us about? Did they know this place had something to do with it and that's why it's off limits?
Well, not me. I've always wanted to uncover the secrets of this island, and I've always known they had something to do with these ruins. There's something waiting for me here. Something that will change my life. My destiny. Anyway, enough talk. Let's do this. Here goes nothing.
Did he place the ring on the statue? In the original game when he did it, the ring glinted on the statue but did nothing at first. But in this one, it's hard to tell if he actually puts it on the statue.
Huh? Nothing happened. Looks like I was wrong about the ring. But look what else I have up my sleeve. Ta-da! May I present to you the one and only sizzling stone. Let's see what happens now.
Not only did he steal a ring from his mom's collection, he also stole her uncle's stone. Does this mean he should be your pickpocket?
Here we go. Still no luck. But we can't give up yet. What about the stone tablet we just found? It's not really shining anymore. But it won't hurt to try, will it? Here we go.
Where does he even put the tablet? Surely not on top of the statue's scepter. I'm hoping he placed it at the base, because it'd be silly of him to do otherwise with a tablet of all things.
Well, I can't deny the book's been something of a letdown. The stone tablet, too. I wanted to find a key that unlocked the world's mysteries, but it seems I was hoping for too much. There's no sense getting upset, though. After all, we can still patch the boat up and look for other islands out at sea. I borrowed the sizzling stone from your Uncle Pike, by the way. Maybe you could get it back to him for me.
You know, some of the artwork for items that pop up, specifically the important items like this one, just don't look that great compared to everything else in the game. I love self-shaded items when they pop up on the screen. They're normally aesthetically pleasing to look at. But this one? This is like Neopets era of artwork. It's not very good.
Sorry this turned out to be a waste of time. But you can't win 'em all, eh? Now let's get out of here. Huh?
Lacking. You are yet lacking.
First off, that voice does not match what the statue looks like. Second, I don't think the original had a voice to the statue. If I remember correctly, there was a plaque at the base of the statue or something that said how to open the door, which is why Kiefer used a ring in the first place. Seems like we went an alternate route here. I'm not sure if I like the direction this one took when just having a plaque stating what to do seems so much simpler than a voice reaching out to us.
Is that statue talking to us?
The doors of destiny will only open for those who have been chosen, and you are yet lacking.
The doors of destiny? Do you mean the doors to this shrine? Oh, and what are we lacking exactly?
If you would prove your worth, you must overcome my trial. Show me courage, which blazes bright. Show me spirit that shines from within. You must find the 3 remaining fragments of stone tablet. Only then will the doors of destiny open for you. You who have yet to make your mark upon this world, will you face the trial?
I don't have a clue what's going on, but I know I want to find out. Come on, we have to do this. You're in, right?
Listen well, unproven ones. All you need to pass the trial lies here, within the bounds of the island. Leave no stone unturned, and keep your eyes peeled for even the slightest change. Go now. Prove your dazzling spirit and fiery resolve by gathering the 3 remaining fragments of stone tablet.
Woohoo! This is it, old friend! We're finally going to unlock the world's mysteries, and the key we needed was on the island all along. We've come this far. We can't stop now. Come on, let's get this trial done.
Oh, he is pumped to be in our party.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
The fishing expedition didn't last very long at all. The villagers kind of made it seem like they'd be gone for a good long while, but it's been what, a day? Clearly they didn't go too far north for this haul if that's the case.
Huh?
Is it just me or does our dad look like he's pouting because he doesn't have any food on his plate yet? So I wake up one morning and don't get any breakfast, but my dad gets a sandwich. And now I don't get any lunch because my dad ate my share. Do I ever get to eat around here? Nice. So this is our second fragment and we need to gather 2 more. The only thing I wish they did here was change how the fragment looked, because we already have the top left edge piece. I wish this one could have been drawn in a different angle, instead of the same one we looked at before.
Hey!
I wonder why they chose to have red marks on the locations that you're able to enter. You'd think they would have gone with a green color instead, because with the color used, it almost looks like those places can't be accessed.
Hey!
I don't really know what the difference is between the regular sparking objects in the open world and the golden sparkles. Are the gold sparkles items that are more rare when it comes to finding them in the open world or what? Because I thought this one was going to be a good and it's a chimera wing, which isn't an amazing find. Not amazing enough for a gold color if you ask me. I'm sorry, have these 2 ladies been standing by this well the whole time and just now see something sparkle at the bottom and wonder if someone dropped something? And they're even going to allow me to go down there, considering before they talked about me breaking my noggin open and not bothering to climb down to help. Wow. Just nothing better to do with their time. I mean, I'm disappointed. Wasn't something a little more important in the original? Here it's just a file. It could have at least been a mini medal.
Hey! Hey!
Nobody wants to say a mean word about our uncle when it's us they're talking to. Meanwhile, we probably agree with them.
Oh.
I legit thought he was dead on the floor.